What's going on, people? It's your boy Baines Hawkins, B Hawkins TV. Here for a reaction video. I'm about to do my thing on here, you know what I'm saying? We talk about that XXX murder trial and everything. It's messed up. May he rest in peace, you know what I mean? My condolences to the family, man. It's crazy how they just straight body old boy like that, man. It's not even that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like you can't even do anything out here to get ahead without somebody always hating on you or somebody being lazy and don't want to get up there and work hard like you worked hard and got your shit. You heard? Nah, they want to be little, don't even try. Nah, we ain't gonna do that today. I'm just trying to chill. You feel me? But at the end of the day, just to let y'all know, we're gonna run this shit down. We're gonna see what they talk about. And like I said, I haven't seen the trial. I'll tell you the truth, I haven't really seen any of it. Cause I really don't like to see the negative shit. You know what I mean? I tried to do something positive. I just came back from vacay, so I'm just chilling right now and everything. So right now we're about to get into this, the Triple X murder trial, man. Like I said, man, they did that young boy wrong, man. He coming up, just chilling, going out there having some fun, and you got some hating ass niggas. Like seriously, man. Parents, y'all need to really get y'all kids and have them sit down and watch this because all y'all kids out there that think life of crime pays, yeah, it pays all right. It pays in football numbers with a sentence that you're going to get. You're going to sit there looking stupid while everybody going on with life. You sitting in the pen, sitting there looking dumb. Was it worth it? The whole lick took about, a minute for you to damn near get life. Think about that. You hit a lick. It take you about a minute, 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes tops to hit a lick. Do what you got to do. Get in, get out. Yeah, you may get the bag, but once you get caught, they looking at life. 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, 15 years. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you, all you kids out there really need to listen. Or your parents that sometimes don't get it twisted. Like some of y'all parents don't be encouraging your kids to be on some shit, bro. Y'all do. Like let's be clear about it. Y'all do. Y'all be sitting there having y'all kids on some crazy stuff. But anyway, y'all really need to sit back and watch what the hell goes on and watch who you do your dirt with. Because I'm telling you, out of like 20 motherfuckers, you got like 8 people out there that's gonna snitch on you. Look at Young Thug. You know what I mean? Look at Young Thug and what's going on with him. You know what I mean? You got a lot of people that be hating on you. You got even people in your own circle. I'm telling you. You can't really trust anyone nowadays. And sometimes you can't even trust your family. Some of y'all parents be sitting out here encouraging your kids to really go out here and be on some kingpin shit and really sell drugs. And nah, I'm telling you, it's not cool, man. But yo, we're going to get into it. I'm not even going to keep going on about it, but here we go. You heard?
And at the conclusion of this evidence, you'll find that Dietrich Williams, Michael Boatwright, and Trayvon Newsom are guilty of first-degree murder and guilty of armed robbery in this case. The trial of 3 men for the...
I'll tell you right now, first degree, you done. You done. Like, sometimes it all depends on what state. Sometimes first degree murder is 25 years to life in prison, or you get a death penalty, depending on the crime. And the reason why it's first degree is because it was premeditated. You had it all planned out. You know what I mean? You knew it was gonna happen. It wasn't something that just happened, like you was in a fight and then you just pulled out, trying to save your life, and BAM! You just air homie lights out and shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is what first degree murder is for, I know y'all know what it is, but for some that don't. First degree murder is really on some premeditated shit. So that's either life or the death penalty. In Florida, I think they probably gonna get life. Now the only way they'll be able to get out is if they have life with parole, or they could say life with possibility no parole. It's a wrap.
The murder of rapper XXXTentacion is underway. We take a look at the top moments from the trial so far. I'm Anjanette Levy, and welcome to Law and Crime Sidebar Podcast. Trayvon Newsom, Dedrick Williams, and Michael Boatwright are all on trial for the murder. A fourth man, Robert Allen, pleaded guilty and is testifying for the prosecution in this case. XXXTentacion, whose legal name is Jose Onfrey, had $50,000 in cash on him.
Remember how I said, watch who you do your dirt with? Watch who you do your dirt with. So I tell you, niggas will sit there and talk that big shit. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? I'm down, this, that, and third. I'm not gonna say a word, okay? When they fucking get hit, and sometimes usually be the ones that y'all treat like shit too. Or the ones y'all taking advantage of, or the ones y'all playing and shit. Or the ones y'all did a lick with and didn't pay him his money and shit. Or nigga ain't get the same kind of cut, or whatever the case may be. Or he could just be a bitch ass motherfucker and just be like, yo, I'm not getting caught for this. I'm going to snitch. You got a lot of them out there that's like that, but still in all, at the end of the day, watch who you do your shit with. Motherfuckers are telling you or set your ass up.
As he shopped for motorcycles in South Florida on June 18th, 2018. A group of men ran to his vehicle, shot him, and stole his money. Now, nearly 5 years later, this trial has begun. Prosecutor Pascal Achille gave a strong opening statement telling the jury they will see surveillance video that clearly shows Michael Boatwright shooting and killing XXXTentacion. Jose is there, unarmed, in the driver's seat, surprised by the two gunmen in this case. You'll hear how they start struggling with him, punching him, and that both of the gunmen at one point are trying to get his property from him. They're able to wrestle away from him the satchel that had the $50,000 in cash. And without any provocation, without any type of weapons or anything being used by the victim, you'll hear how...
You know what the sad part is, man, is that on some real shit, you can't even fucking... You really can't even fucking... Like... Just enjoy your wealth or your riches or your hard work, the fruits of your labor, without somebody wanting to be a hating ass dickhead, bro. For real, like, and it should be for no reason. Instead of you saying, "Hey, look, how did you get here? Like, how can I get to this point or what have you?" Or asking, what y'all motherfuckers rather go up and rob people, man. But guess what? Y'all not doing that to no fucking white people out there. You're doing it to your own. Y'all ain't running up on Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? Y'all not running down on these damn Ariana Grande or something like that. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, why we got to keep doing this on our own, man? Y'all be so shook to do it to everybody else. You shouldn't do it to nobody, period. But the shit be fucked up, man. Y'all took that boy's life right now who had a promising career. Y'all took that boy's life for no reason. Over some money that y'all ain't even get to really enjoy like that. So I say, watch who you fuck with, man, for real.
Michael Boatwright fires several times, killing the victim at close range. You'll also be able to see the surveillance that shows this. With three men on trial. They have three separate defense attorneys, so each attorney gave his own opening statement. Michael Boatwright's attorney went first, and he claimed that Robert Allen, he's the man who pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and is testifying for the state, will lie to the jury when he gets...
Your man planned it out. He pleaded out. He was like, yo, fuck that. I'll take second degree. I'm not spending life in prison. Second degree, that motherfucker, he's going to do time, but he's going to get out. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, at the end of the day, if you're a part of something and you get caught, be a man about yours. I don't know why they are taking it to trial. I really don't know why they're taking it to trial. Because y'all, it's almost like y'all pretty much dead to rights, and then you got your boy over here snitching on you. It's pretty much y'all dead to rights. Or they could have got away like, yo, look, y'all ain't even see us. It was nobody. Y'all ain't know it was us. How do y'all know it was us that did it? You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all could have seen us on the camera, but that don't mean anything. How do y'all know it was us that did it? Because if I'm not mistaken, in the video when they ran down on them, they was all masked up. They was covered up. Unless they got prints or anything like that when they shot or whatever. Or you got your prints on the bullet or on the shell casings of the bullet. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can think of. But other than that, besides, if he didn't say nothing, how did y'all know it was us that ran down on X? If we masked up, you know, how do y'all know it was us? You know what I mean? So that's the crazy thing. That's why I say watch who you fucking do your dirt. But if you're going to do your dirt, I'm not telling you to go do it, but if you're going to do your dirt, do it by your motherfucking self. For real, you heard? Do it by your motherfucking self, because people out here will snitch on you quick just to save their own ass. And then you be sitting there looking like a donkey.
He gets up on the stand. Robert Allen is the only person that you will hear from that puts Michael Boatwright at Riva Motorsports on June 18th, 2018.
Yeah.
And he has a whole host of reasons to lie. In law
Think
school,
about it. If he didn't snitch, they probably wouldn't have had a case like that.
Promise something in opening statement.
Unless they had something else linking into that crime. If he didn't snitch, they probably would have got off.
If Robert Allen testifies in this case, he will lie. And we will prove that he is lying. Police ignored an extraordinary amount of evidence that Michael was not the killer, was not involved in this case. Dedrick Williams' attorney, Mauricio Padilla, was up next, and he claims that law enforcement dropped the ball and did not investigate this case properly. He touches on the fact that Broward County Police had their backs up against the wall because of the Parkland school shooting that happened just 4 months prior to the homicide. He then says how the same detective from the Parkland school shooting was handed XXX's case. He points out that that detective and other investigators cut corners because they wanted to wrap this case up as quickly as possible. Finally, Padilla goes on to say how law enforcement didn't look into the Grammy Award-winning rapper Drake.
Before X died, he said, if anybody kills me, it's Drake. And do you think that for one moment, here today, days after the event, he's killed by 2 masked men, right? He came out on social media and said, guys, before he dies, if anybody kills me, it's Drake. Do you think in that time span that they went and they addressed him, they talked to him? No. Do you think sitting here today, years later, anything?
If anyone kills me, it's Drake. Let that marinate. If anyone kills me, it's Drake. Just let that marinate. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. That's what they allegedly said. X said. If anyone kills me, it's Drake. Man, there's some good ass fucking shit right here. Woo! God damn, there's some hitting ass motherfucking shit right here, bro. For real.
Detective has ever asked, Drake or anybody like that? No. did that. So you ask yourself, how could that be? If any of us is involved in, God forbid, in a murder, and you say, hey, it's so-and-so, you better believe so-and-so is going to get investigated. But in this case, they didn't do it. They didn't do it because it didn't comport with their version and their narrative. And as law enforcement, I think that they have the obligation to do so.
Finally, Trayvon Newsom's attorney gave his opening statement. He went last, and instead of pointing to evidence that will clear his client, he pointed to evidence and said what it will not show.
My opening statement and all opening statements are supposed to be about what the evidence will show. But in this case, I'm going to tell you what the evidence will not show. The evidence will not show that any firearm was ever recovered that could be matched or linked to Trayvon Newsom. The evidence will not show that anything from a thorough search of his home where he lived with his father and his sister, including digging up his entire backyard because they heard the money was buried there, turned up anything that would link Trayvon Newsom to this terrible crime. The evidence will not show that Trayvon has ever made a statement of admission or any statement that would link him to this terrible crime to any third party or anyone else for that matter. The evidence will show no DNA whatsoever found on the body of Mr. Onfroy or on that car. Although you see a tussle going on, you see they allege he goes around the car and gets actually into it. No DNA whatsoever linked to Trayvon Newsom. No fingerprints linked to Trayvon Newsom. No cell phone evidence places Trayvon Newsom anywhere near that scene of the crime that day.
At the time of the murder, XXX was shopping for those motorcycles with his uncle, his step-uncle, actually, Leonard Kerr. Kerr took the stand and explained...
He already looked like he probably sensed trouble when any one of them dudes walked past him in the store. If those are the same dudes they was talking about, of course, you already can see, just peep his whole body movement and everything. Peep his whole demeanor switched up whenever he
anywhere near that scene of the crime that day.
At the time of the murder, XXX...
Peep his whole body movement when you see when he's coming up, he already looked up. They already made eye contact. He already sent something. Seriously, their whole energy, his old energy switched off. The whole thing, I'm telling you. Whenever they was right there, his whole energy switched off. When his whole energy switched off, he was like, yo, hold on. So, I mean, right. Then you're going to see him move around. You know what I mean? Probably moved around to get a better position, like, yo, to see who these dudes was. On some real shit, X was probably on it. And X was probably like, yo, look, I'm going to get up out of here. And that's probably when they just ran down on him. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at it on how it is, because I could see. If it was me, I could tell you right now, it seemed like his whole demeanor just switched. As soon as them dudes walked, his whole energy just switched. You said, I mean, yeah, you're gonna look, but you could tell his whole energy switched.
X was shopping for those motorcycles with his uncle, his step-uncle, actually, Leonard Kerr. Kerr took the stand and explained he was able to run away from the car when the shooters drew their guns on him and XXX. He's on surveillance video running away from the shooting. Kerr explained what he saw and heard minutes later.
Yeah. I don't know, but y'all let me know. Y'all hit the comments and y'all let me know if that was your fam, and if you know your fam got the banger in there, or he's strapped to, or you may be strapped. I don't know. Are you gonna just run, just dip and let him get ran down on, or we both get ran down on and you just letting it ride? Ah! Like, I just wanna know, because at the end of the day, that's crazy. His uncle just gated on him, son. Like, I don't know. I can't really say what I would do in that situation, what I wouldn't do in that situation, because everybody don't know what some people get in that situation. They panic. You know what I mean? Some people just like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But them dudes came down ready to rock. I mean, it's sad, man. Rest in peace to Triple X, man. My condolences to his family, for real, because it's sad, but people out here playing real life GTA, for real. They playing real life Grand Theft Auto. That video game got people messed up in the head. But I'm telling you, it's not just a video game. I'm just bugging. I'm not, because Grand Theft Auto is one of my favorite games, so I'm not saying that as, just, feel me? But at the end of the day, it's just crazy. So it's just a sad thing that this had to happen to him.
Now, at the point that you're calling Cleo, had anything else happened other than you exited the car for your life?
I run and they were down there. The two men that could jump out the car was down there.
So you left Jose in the car and the two gunmen were still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see anything that happened to Jose, between Jose and the gunmen after that?
Okay. Before, when I run up there, on the bike, taller guy, as I said, taller guy went round to Jose's side. The shorter one now come around to the door that I was, my door that I was in, and he go inside the car.
You saw that?
I see that because I was looking, when I run up here, I saw some some of the man that was on the phone. I keep looking down there. When I keep looking, I realize that the shorter one come around to my side. The taller one go to Jose's side.
Okay, so almost like, I'm sorry?
I don't know. I'm just saying, as a uncle, as a parent, would you be mad if your brother or your sister just ran and let your child get ate up? I mean, just let the wolves come out on them? Would you be upset at your brother or sister, his uncle or aunt? Would you be mad? Like, seriously, be like on some real shit, would you be upset at your brother or sister that allowed that to happen, or didn't even try anything, but all you did was run? Seriously, I'm not trying to be funny. And this ain't no, oh, you trying to do? No, I'm not trying to do none of that extra shit. I'm being dead ass. Like, would you be upset with your brother or sister that seen that happening to your child and they just gated on?
And then I heard something like, how much time I don't know, but I heard something like explode.
An explosion?
Yeah.
Let's go back to Robert Allen. He's the man I just told you about who pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and is testifying for the state.
Mm-hmm.
On Wednesday, Allen took the stand and claimed that he and the three defendants robbed and killed XXX in the parking lot of the motorcycle dealership. He explained what happened over those 3 short minutes.
Trayvon used to do after he grabs the bag.
Unless you get your life in prison.
As he grabbed the bag, shots on fire.
Judge, I'm going to ask him to speak into the microphone.
As he grabbed the bag, shots are fired.
Who shoots the shots that are fired?
Michael Boatwright,
And who does he shoot?
Triple X,
Where does he shoot him from? What side of the car?
driver.
So if Triple X is in the driver's seat and Michael Boatwright is in the driver's side, the shots are coming onto Triple X's left side or right side? Which side?
Yes,
Okay. And what happened?
That's what I'm telling y'all kids out there, man. Seriously, y'all parents let y'all kids know. Seriously. Stuff like this. I'm telling you. Shit like this. Get your The kids messed up. Get them sent up the whole 9 yards. Homie don't even look like he about that life at all. He don't even look like he's down with any of that shit. He just wanted to be cool and go along with it. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. So, y'all fuck around if you want to. Y'all gonna be sitting there. Your cellmate gonna be Bubba Smith Jones. Yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted.
How many times do you recall that Michael Boatwright shoots Triple X?
Maybe like 2 or 3 times.
What does Triple X do as a result of that? What does Michael Boatwright do next? What does Trayvon Newsom do?
50 racks.
Coming out slips.
50 racks.
Fall a little bit and runs the car.
What does Dietrich Williams do? Now, are all 4 back in the Dodge journey?
Yes.
What does Dietrich Williams do?
Because it's some lazy ass mode.
So Allen claims that Newsom grabbed the bag of money. Boatwright shot XXX, and Williams was the getaway driver as Allen was sitting in the car. The prosecution went on to show surveillance footage of the murder. So were the gunmen Newsom, Boatwright, and Williams, and will they be convicted for the murder of XXXTENTACION? That is the question here, so stay tuned to Sidebar to find out as we continue to cover this case. And that.
Yo, on some real shit, you gotta think about it. I look at it like this. If they cover from head to toe, if they don't have anything else linking them to the crime or what have you, they could very well have gotten off now. If that dude Robert Allen hadn't snitched or started snitching, they might have got away with some shit. Or they probably would have had to. That's probably why they took it to trial, because they know they don't have anything on them until you got Big Boy over here telling and running off at the mouth. What else is crazy? I'm just letting y'all know. Watch who you do your dirt with. Seriously, if you not, and I'm not telling you to go and do it, but some people out there, they're just going to do what they want to do. But if you do it, just do it by yourself. That way, the only way they can tell on you is just don't do it. If you do it by yourself. But if really, just don't do it. There's too many cameras out here. Technology is crazy. You're going to get caught some way, somehow, sooner or later. And seriously, it's not worth it. 10 minutes is not worth 50 years, life in prison. It's not worth it, for real. You know what I mean? You'll lose your freedom over some bullshit because you want to claim your stakes with the gang or down with the streets or down with your crew or what have you. You know what I mean? Get an education. Get out there, do something positive. Make some music videos. Go out there and start your own business. Be an entrepreneur. Do some shit like that. But leave that street shit alone. The streets is undefeated. The streets is undefeated. These young ones and people are just dying at rapid pace. I'm telling you, they playing real life Grand Theft Auto out here, man. Yo, I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do with them buttons. You already know what to do with them buttons. Bang them shits and get down in the comment section, talk your shit. Whatever you want, positive, good shit. I don't give a fuck. It's all good. Y'all do what y'all do. How y'all do it when y'all do it? Because I'm gonna do what I do. When I do, how I do it. Holla.